Hello Virgo, welcome to Speaking Light Oracle. Let's dive in for a reading for you. Messages from Spirit for the 30th of March to the 5th of April. I'll draw a fairy forest oracle, and that's your message from Spirit as to what you want to focus on for your best and highest growth this week. And then we'll dive in with the tarot into some life sections: emotional, physical, relationship, and income. And then I'll draw you an Animal Whispers Empowerment card for your guide, your animal guide for the week. Let's start it off. Queen of the Darkwood Elves. Virgo. That's premonition, foreshadowing, and mystery. And I am going to read to you from the book. If you do resonate with this content, please do me the huge favor of helping me grow the channel by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, leaving me a lovely comment or something like that. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. So Virgo, sometimes there is a stirring, a shimmering movement, subtle but unmistakable, in the web called weird that connects us all. This is one such time. The Queen of the Darkwood Elves has come forth to speak with you and ask you to be aware that something is approaching. When she appears, there is a kind of foreboding and unsettled energy, akin to when a storm is gathering its power. There is a very potent force readying itself in your life, and while its impact is yet to be truly felt and experienced, it is best to ready yourself now. So when this card comes, make good your defenses. Tend to injuries and wounds, be they psychic, mental, or physical. Take care of unfinished business this week. And bring in whatever you can. Gather up resources and be ready for when the moment strikes and descends upon you. Because something that was unexpected could have harmed you, could have taken you unawares. But now you are forewarned, and truth be told, you are now forearmed. There is no cause to be scared, frightened, or anxious. This card indicates that you have time to prepare, to grow stronger, to meet whatever it is that is coming face on. You will move through the time you are now warned of, and you will be even stronger due to the challenge. But make no mistake, there is a challenge coming, and you can now prepare to minimize the impact and ride out the intense wave of energy it brings into your life. So, this is also speaking, the guides are saying to me, this is not something horrible that's going to happen to you, okay? Please, it's not batten down the hatches, here comes a tornado. No, it is an opportunity, they say, that is coming in soon. Soon after this week, not this week, soon after. It could be a job offer. It could be an opportunity to travel. It could be a pregnancy, anything like that. But please, whatever this applies to in your life, and maybe go and have a think about it. Sort of, what is it that you are hoping to have an opportunity in? And then get ready for it. And they're giving me the example of myself as a young actor. Yes, because that's what I used to do. Sort of sometimes this beautiful audition comes up, and I should have prepared better. And then I would have easily gotten the job. And sometimes I did get the job, but I struggled to get there, kind of thing. And they're specifically referencing, there was one job where I had been having this feeling for months, I need to brush up on my tap dancing skills. And I didn't know why. But I ignored it. I just didn't. I was like, I don't have the money, and I don't have the time, and I'm busy. And then this wonderful audition came up for the musical Cats. And I got through to the very final round of auditioning, but because my tap skills had not been brushed up on, I did not get the job. And I cried for weeks about that. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that is being referenced here, is be ready for the work, whatever work that is in your life. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be, a physical travel opportunity, whatever that is. Have your skills brushed up on. That is what Spirit is saying. Long story short, or short story long. Okay. So, no fear, please. No need to fear. Just get yourself ready. Make space. Emotionally for you, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. There's a beautiful offer of new growth in your emotional world. I'm going to back that up with a clarifier. Knight of Cups. So this could be a love offer. This could be in terms of romance, new love, or renewal in an existing relationship, which is going to emotionally impact you. Okay, so new growth emotionally being offered you this week in your emotional realm. Okay, let's look at your physical health and well-being. What is the message there? 9 of Pentacles. Babe, you're picking the fruit. Okay, so, you've planted the seeds and you've watered the sapling and given fertilizer, and physically now, in your emotional health, you can pick the fruit. You have more than enough fruit in your physical health. And they're specifically referencing fruit today. Whatever you've been doing is paying off. Nice, well done. In your relationships, so that could be romantic. It could also be with co-workers, family, friends, whatever that is for you. 9 of Wands, you have been on a long journey, and parts of it have been dark, especially of late, in your relationships, whatever this relationship is for you. And Spirit is saying, don't worry, the dawn is breaking. You've always had a guiding light. There's this little hurdle that is there to be stepped over. It's not a massive hurdle, okay? You are not stuck. You have done a lot of the journey, but there's still a bit more to be done. I'm going to clarify. In your relationships, Virgo. Yes, 10 of Swords. This has been worrying you for a long time. It's kind of worried you almost to your end. You know what I mean? But please know that this is it. This is almost harvest time. Yeah, on this card, there's a lot of broken swords and the dying animal. But know that the 10 of Swords is the final, that it's the end. Because once what... Excuse me. Okay, that was interesting. Came out of nowhere. Whatever this is that is dying is needing to be dying in your life, in your relationships. And swords are a way of thinking. It's mental. It needs to go, and it is going. Okay, so allow it. Allow it. In your emotions, yeah, you'll be okay about it because your emotions are quite stable here. Anything else? Yeah. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Yes, yes. Again, walk away from that which is broken, from that which is dying. Walk away. Walk towards the new dawn. And you will. I feel that you will. You won't have a hard time doing that. It's almost a relief. It is a relief. In your financial, your work, your income, your physical sustenance in this world. Lots of worry. It's keeping up, darling. Lots of worry. You're really worried. Let's have some more on that. King of Swords. Spirit is calling you to get to higher ground mentally so that you can see the wood for the trees. Find some clarity. And how do we find clarity? Let me back that up with a Native American tarot. How do we find that clarity this week? 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. Enlist the help of others who have your best interests at heart to build with you, to look at the situation with you, to reassure you. Don't sit in that 9 of Swords-y energy alone, please, because you're not going to be able to get out of it. Other people can bring you better perspective. And then you can solve it. Then you can wait for your ships to come in. You can stand anxious, not anxiously. You can stand happily on the shore, patiently going, okay, I know it's on its way. I know it's on its way. I don't have to 9 of Swords my way through life anymore. Because here I am at the shore and the ships are coming in. The wave is coming in for me to surf. Please reach out to people who have your best interests at heart, who know what they're talking about, who can see a different perspective so that you can gain some clarity, okay? Because I promise you that 9 of Swords is lying to you. It's not the truth of the situation. It's not all there is. There's more to the situation than what you can see at the moment, and you need to see it. And then you'll be fine. Okay, let's draw you an animal guide. Did I just say draw? Like an American? I'm not American. The dolphin. We infect you with our joy. Yay, dolphins are such wonderful, wonderful creatures. I used to go swimming in Mozambique, which borders South Africa, where I live, with wild dolphins, ethically, of course. And it is an incredible experience. It's hard to put into words. The amount of joy that is created, that is infused into you when you allow yourself to be in the presence of those creatures. They are so forgiving. They're very no nonsense as well. They don't take crap, right? But at the same time, they also don't spend too much time on crap. They can just get on with joy. So please enlist the help of the dolphin energy this week to help you get on with your joy. And enjoy. Well done, Virgo. Lots of love to you. I hope you've enjoyed this. And once again, please help me grow the channel if you are so inclined. And I hope to see you back here really soon.